Right, this very well may be my last recording because I actually thought I was a goner last night. Right, I'm still in Southville. I've been here for 10 days now in a little tent up the hill there. North Street, Green. Yesterday I was feeling very, very ill and low indeed. I was noticing other people enjoying the last of the summer. With this bank holiday weekend, I went with my dog. Well, some nice old ladies gave the dog and me some sausage rolls. That was nice. That was very nice. I think people like my dog Ali. I'm not surprised, because there's never been anybody like me before, and I've made that dog as good as I can. So good that the last friend that was helping me wanted to take the dog and let me die. No, I got that dog to be with me all the way to the end. As I've said before, crazy or not, I want to end my life loving and being loved, and that's what I've got. Despite the inhumanity that has broken my heart, when I take my attention off the dog for a couple of minutes to look through my memory, of what happened to all the people who I loved and what I lost out of it. Yeah, it's just sad. It's very sad if you've been brought up as a Christian and you've been developing an approach to life that goes, that which is wrong can be sorted. If a thing is not right, you can make it right. That's been my attitude to life. This means I'm carrying along a huge baggage of things that are not right that I'm still hoping could be put right. You know, maybe my wife will come back. You know, maybe I'll get full custody of my son, 14 years old now. Maybe some of the stolen property, maybe, you know, I am still dreaming that, you know, somehow society as a whole will turn around and go, we had it wrong. You're a good guy. You tried to legalise cannabis. Cannabis is a good thing. What you were doing was good. You were helping people. We're going to sort it now. Here, have some real cannabis. Even that would be nice. But no, hey, the people that I know right now on the internet using cannabis, well, even in Bristol, I don't see anybody getting high. I've not been getting high with the weed I've got here, and I don't see anybody else getting high. I think the whole nation has been reprogrammed. You know what I mean? The definition has been changed. Even the plant has been changed. You're smoking something else. You're not doing what we were doing. This is so sad. And that is what I'm been hanging on, hoping I'll be able to put right. Because otherwise I just got to say, you've killed me. I'm dead. Now nobody on the planet will ever get what I was getting out of cannabis that I wanted to share. I didn't have to share it. I could have been a selfish millionaire gloating on me getting more out of life than anyone else. I still despise people like that, even though they're walking past me, you know, looking down on me. I still despise them. You ain't got this, mate. You see it? Millionaires don't get this. Yeah. Anyway, yesterday we went up to the park, and although I really felt I just wanted to go to sleep, really, this is what I'm doing. I'm dying, right? I'm trying to do it as gracefully as I can. Just lay down and stop struggling here, stop struggling there, stop struggling there. No more struggle, no more breath. With this little dog, hopefully, beside me all the way. Now, a month ago, I made the mistake of thinking, oh, I better worry about what's going to happen to poor little Ali after I'm gone. Wait a minute! That's me being a bit too nice, a bit too decent. I actually let Ali go to another person's custody, and that was it. I was dead. And not just dead, dead without affection, dead without any love coming in or out. Right, so I don't need to worry about Ali, because after all, at the end of the day, we've had a period of time together that we've both enjoyed, and when we're not together, it'll be finished. That's as good as anybody gets in this world, right? It would have been nice to leave a human female behind that goes, oh, I miss Southville, he was a lot of laughs, he used to do my back massage just perfect, he used to short my feet, he used to wiggle my ears, he used to stroke my neck, he used to tickle my chin, he used to turn me over and tickle me on the belly. Yeah, it would be nice to have some female going, oh, Will was great, he was also good on the guitar and a good dancer and all that. Well, I'm not going to have that, am I? I'm just going to have this dog. Yeah. But in the park, I've got no energy left. I can't even run around with a dog anymore. I'm throwing a ball, you know. Even so, I still do a lot more exercise every day than most people half my age. But as I said yesterday, I've got a terrible toothache here, right? Terrible toothache in one of the 4 remaining teeth I've got. Yeah? Well, guess what? During the night, the other side turned on even worse. This is a raging toothache, twice as bad as this, so much so that I can't notice this one now. Oh! Bank holiday weekend, and all the time I've been in Bristol, I have a difficulty getting access to decent dentistry because I've been offered one option, only one dentist in the centre of Bristol would accept national health patients on benefit, and I've been very suspicious of what she's doing to my mouth, taking it apart one tooth at a time. Each removal requires remaking the denture. This is money for extraction, money for remaking the denture, money for next extraction. That's what you get if you pay people for repairing things rather than keeping them healthy. See? Right. But right. So yesterday was quite a nice day, as I said. Both myself and Ali were given sausage rolls right here at the nice baker. Went to the park. Everybody was having a good time. All the dogs are having a good time. Ali and I were having a good time, and I thought, well, this is as good as it gets. It would be nice if I had a human friend. Oh God, would it be nice. But hey, how am I ever going to get a human friend? You know what I mean? Who could listen to my story? When they start talking about MI6, most people shit themselves, and that's what's happened to all the friends that have offered to help me. Oh, he's got a £560 laptop. I'll look after that for him and help him. Who's after him? MI6? Fuck it, I'll have the laptop. He can go on the run elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm not likely to get a human friend now, eh? Who's going to face up to it? I'm asking George to face up to corruption. George Ferguson. It's highly unlikely. You know what I mean? He's a big guy, he's lots of money. Think about it. One weirdo in the park saying, I should be leading a big campaign, I should be on national television telling people the truth about my story, you know. Why did I run to Canada? How did the police manage to fabricate that I was a sex offender? That is not just frightening, it's terrifying. Because they did it again and again. And the average level of intelligence in our culture today is such that an allegation like that is accepted, especially by the morons that it's leaked to, without question. The man is punished without a trial. Right? So I came to think, yeah, right, I'm hoping for just a sudden out, you know, like when I was lying in the sunshine yesterday, I was thinking, let it be now, you know, just no more breath. Ali will go, what's happened? And then people will come along and go, look, a laptop, I'll have that. Oh, he's got a phone, I'll have that. And then what will be left? Ali. And Ali, as you know, loves everybody. So she won't be in too much trouble. She'll just never get as much pleasure again, because nobody's ever going to work out how I managed to get her so excited. That's why every other man wanted to shag my wife. Sorry about that, Heather. Isn't it? I was winding you up till you were squeaking and glowing. And the other men wanted a shot of it, and you could see, all you've got to do is turn to them and go, ha ha ha. And they want it. Right. So, but what happened is, when we're going back up the tent again last night, nice old lady gave us food for me and Ali. And then another lady, Julie, gave us a big quilt, you know, a king size quilt in a nice floral cover. Put it in the tent. Very difficult because there's hardly any space. It's a very tiny tent, about the size of a single sleeping bag. And it's sloped so that although the floor may be 6 feet, think about it, the floor may be 6 feet long, but there's a lot of stuff in here, so you're actually only getting about 4 feet to stretch out in, something like that, you know. I'm losing 9 or 10 inches at either end because of the slope of the roof, the thickness of the inflatable mattress, and now the thickness of that duvet. So, when the rain came on, it started coming in all over the place. Ali goes and tries to find a nice position right against the surface of the tent, nice and cool on her cheeks, and that means the tent then leaks there. You see, because every time you touch a tent on the inside, when it's raining, water starts penetrating. You understand? Yeah. So it got really scary because I had also been having a lot of difficulty with my breathing, you know, which it leads to panic, like, am I going to choke or stop breathing? Are my lungs about to collapse? I have very upset stomach, which makes me wonder if I've got an ulcer that's about to perforate. I've had irritable bowel syndrome for years, which means if I need a shit, I've got to get up and out of that tent quick. In the rain, just getting out of the tent, I got my shoes and socks and underpants and vest and shirt and coat and overcoat wet and caused more leakage. Right, anyway, 2 o'clock in the morning I phoned up the police going, this is going to be a tragedy, you know. Can you please come and help to move to somewhere safety. Because, think about it, I open the flap of the tent, it's raining. I've got to go down through a puddle to get out, on my knees. Then I've got to get my clothes on. Then I've got to get what I'm getting out of the tent. Then I've got to carry it from the tent. This is all the while with an excitable dog running around behind me going, I don't want to come out of the tent. Oh yes I do. Oh no I don't. Right. And to go where? To go somewhere that's out of the rain. Where's out of the rain? This is a cafe with a cover over here. Whatever you call it. This won't be here in 2 hours. There's nowhere to get out of the rain that I can see. What am I to do? Here's the thing. All of the official services that are supposed to handle a person in my situation have already proven to me that they don't want to help me. I'm not playing their game. I'm not shuffling along for the sandwiches where I'm told to go. Tuesday it's here. Wednesday it's here. Thursday it's there. Go and see the doctor. All this nonsense which keeps all these people being paid and keeps us homeless people shuffling around as sad, dirty victims. So the police won't come out. I very nearly committed a breach of the peace on the phone just to get them to come out. Still wouldn't come out. Then I get a phone call from some number withheld anonymous social worker who thinks I might want to talk about it. Who wants to ask questions like, have you thought of applying to the council housing department? This is very upsetting. I'm sick of it. I'm in this position for telling the truth about cannabis. I don't care what your official records say. Yeah, I didn't pay my service charge. I never got any service. I fiddled with a fire alarm, a smoke detector alarm in my room. Well, why were they setting off all the alarms on that whole wing at 1 o'clock on a Sunday morning, again and again and again? I took mine off. I thought, there is no fire. They threw me out of the hostel for doing that. They say that I refused to cooperate with having it repaired. I was found guilty of incidents I was never told about. No one mentioned these things to me, but I got the punishment for it. I didn't even confess to smoking cannabis, and I got kicked out to die on the streets. I'm sick of it. I really am thinking I'm just out of here. You know, I had a good life. It's a shitty way for it to end. I hope it'll bring some shame to somebody. I hope this doesn't get completely hidden away. I don't know if I'll bother struggling along to upload this. But then again, if the water had come in heavily last night, my computer would have short-circuited. You don't want water in your electronic equipment. Eh? It's horrible living in a leaky tent in damp bedding up in the park there with nobody helping me, and I mean nobody helping me. The old lady that gave me the quilt, yeah, that's good. Unfortunately, it also cramped up the tent so much that we made it leak, right? So now that's wet, and I don't really fancy going back to sleep in cold, wet bedding. This is a rotten way to end my life, but I thought I'd just mention it. I'm not guilty. Cannabis, as I meant it, is a very good thing. The culture that I was evolving in Glastonbury, in which the majority of the people were using cannabis the way I did, that's all been wiped out. That's completely wiped out. I'm a nonce in Glastonbury. I'm a pedo in Glastonbury. And therefore, anybody that was following my way of doing things, I stopped doing that. And all the nice people have left town and given up on the project of improving society and got back to the project of looking after number one. It's sick. I didn't expect death to be a happy experience. I'm out of here. I'm just hanging on to this dog to the very end. Cheery bye. Hey, one thing that's very sad is that early on in my cannabis experiences, such as when I was in Tibet and looking at mankind as one family, I felt compassion for all living things. As I put it then, I love you all. Wow. Individuals in positions of influence, usually acting invisibly behind my back and finding me guilty without any confrontation with the facts, they've completely fucked my life. And sorry, I don't love everybody now, unconditionally. No, I love this dog. But